to go back on commentary also.
Yeah,
I feel.
I can see that. I can see that. But for me, it's just mostly it's just tiring. It's exhausting. It's like this is a lot of fun, but it's also very exhausting because I'm sitting here yelling, talking pretty loud, having a good time. It's just like
It is tough.
yeah.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the winner final of that 5v5 crew man battle. What a DI by Yade.
That slip off DI, that was amazing. The slide off DI.
And this is Stockholm against Oslo, those capital from both Sweden and Norway.
Yeah. And I feel like Stockholm also, they don't have their A team here, I feel like. They are missing some really, really good players, unfortunately. And Oslo really aren't. Oslo, like they have all of their best players here.
But I don't know if Leffen is playing for... oh, no, yo, sorry. Yeah, I missed...
yeah, you misinterpret it.
yeah, I misinterpret the both cities.
Yeah, because like if Stockholm had Leffen,
for instance,
this would definitely look a bit different, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's like if they had Leffen, if they had Humpe, if they had Foul, they're missing some of their best players, like Master Kai and like some good players. Whereas I think these are the best players in Oslo, right?
Just Miss Pricent, maybe.
But Prisent he's not from Oslo.
Okay, my bad.
He's from Bergen.
Okay,
so
man.
It's like if they had a Norway crew, he'd fit in there, but just a city cruise, I think this is the strongest Oslo can.
Maybe Askeflink is from Oslo?
Yeah, he's from Oslo, but would he be a better pick? I don't know. He's good, so he might be.
I don't know the 5th player of the Oslo crew though.
That's true.
So maybe as a 5th player.
That's actually very true. We haven't seen the 5th player yet. I can see Misfire Martin sitting there, so that's probably him. He's a Luigi player. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Well, I feel like Stockholm got what they wanted with the Jade first pick.
Yeah.
They definitely wanted either Marth or Falcon, I think.
Yeah, true. They were ready for that. Like, yeah, Oslo starting the open the crew twice in a row with Sverre. So yeah, I think they were probably expecting that.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta say, for those of you who don't know, oh, that's ambitious.
Yeah, but that was a really nice wait by Vofe actually.
It was. But I gotta say, for those of you who don't watch European tournaments that often, and don't play PAL, the reason you could see Jade, the Sheik, getting a grab on Vofe and just up throwing at the middle of the stage is because down throw doesn't lead to anything. You can't just down throw fair, you can't just down throw up air. You can't get a kill off a grab. That's also why you don't see Jade going for as many grabs as maybe an NCSG Sheik would.
Exactly.
Because he's not, the risk reward just isn't there.
Ooh!
Whoa.
Vofe is such a unique morph, honestly.
Oh! He probably DI'd down because he wanted to overtech or something.
But even then, I feel like he was dead anyway,
yeah.
So yeah.
That was just not gonna happen. Some nice shield drop action going on.
Oh, don't hit in the wrong way. A nice tiny dash dance avoiding him, but once again, the same DI as earlier.
So the slide off is just, that's broken. How do you do that?
That's really good.
That's way too good. Way too good.
I really learned to do that, people. If you're facing a Marv, like you're on the platform is Ender, you can play around with up tilt or weak or even strong up air at some point. So yeah, learn to do it, guys.
It's amazing. It's definitely the future of the Marth matchup. Just everyone gotta know how to slide off DI.
Definitely.
I definitely don't know, and I definitely get messed up for it. So
it's like just SDN down with the C stick and just J'ing away with
the I think so.
control stick.
It's just I've never done it. Oh, they're sending in Zork. That's
oh, right away.
I mean, it makes sense because Jade, one of the stronger players on the Stockholm crew, and they probably want to save Sverre for Deity.
Yeah.
Because the Falcon Samus matchup is like better than Falco Samus probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if Falco Samus is like definitely Falco favored.
Yeah, for sure.
Falcon is just a bit worse.
Yeah.
So they're probably keeping him for Deity. Yeah, so this makes sense. They want to get rid of Jade as soon as possible without taking a huge risk. Oh, yeah. Jade forgot that he had to die.
Fortunately, is a more defensive player, a bit slow pass because he didn't just throw needles right away or dash attack or anything like that. He just make a slow neutral there, so he was ready to just shield and go. Go ahead, please. So okay.
They just want to clean up the stock because I also think that they don't feel like Zork can be counterpicked that hard either. Because like they could send in Dady, their strongest player, and he's probably gonna win. Like he's supposed to win.
Yeah.
But still, like it's not gonna like he's gonna force stock him or anything. It's like so this is definitely the safe play. I feel like.
Yeah, I do agree. I do agree. Yeah, and one thing also, like, if they send Dady just right away, like, it's still gonna have the advantage of the stage, which still can be huge against Falco, to be honest.
Yeah.
So Zork just take away that stock of thier really fast, and now it's gonna be the thing, the tough thing.
I think honestly we might see Pipsqueak.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, I'm expecting Pipsqueak because I don't think they want to put in Dady too early.
Yeah.
Because I think Norway's plan is they put in Dady, Zork does some work, either beats him or at least takes a couple of stocks, and then Sveta can just clean it up.
Yeah.
And then they're in like a favorable position.
Okay.
But the counter answer to that could be to send in Pipsqueak because he's really comfortable versus Falco and just spacies overall.
Yeah, I feel that could have been that can be a good idea actually, and I feel like Dady will be way better against Chris, for instance, if. Yeah. Svere is already out.
Yeah.
That can be really good to send Dady against Chris because, as we said earlier, like Dady got trouble to face fast spaces.
Yeah, yeah.
So Zork is not the fast spaces as Prof can be, but it's more control based than Prof. But still gonna be tough for Dady to deal with it.
Yeah, definitely. But we're seeing Ekim. This was the 5th player on the Stockholm crew that we didn't get to see yet.
Okay.
This is a local Marth player. He's ranked pretty high in Stockholm. He's very, very good. He's just got some nerve problems. That's what's holding him back the most, I feel like. And he gets like tilted and he gives up hope on his character. So he's played like he mains the cast. But his best character is definitely his Marth. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do here.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Might actually be an even better answer than Pipsqueak would have been. So, oh no!
Oh, that's sad. That is sad.
That hurts. That really hurts for Zork.
The thing is also, I don't know. Oh yeah, they got a home pay in Stockholm, but because I don't know exactly. Like for sure, Zork gets tons of experience against Marth, but does Ekim have good experience against Falco? That's another thing.
They don't really have Falcos in Stockholm. They had Humpe for a while, but he's been living in Gothenburg for a while now. So
yeah, true.
He was back for like the winter, but that was just a couple of months. So I don't think Ekim's played that much versus Falco. I think definitely Zork's more experienced in the matchup. Would be my guess.
But I've seen Zork lost before he went to US though. Lost to many Marth.
Oh yeah, he used to have a Marth problem, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he has. But I feel like also tons of Falco have that Marth problem. It is a really tough matchup to deal with.
It is. It could be really annoying. Ooh, that's what we don't want to see from Ekim. That's the stuff that usually gets to him.
Ooh.
He's still looking calm and collected though, so I like what I'm seeing. I just hope it stays that way. But you know, when it comes to like matchup experience and stuff in your region, ever since net play got huge, ooh, that was pretty. But ever since net play got huge, I don't feel like it matters that much anymore.
That's true.
Because like Ekim definitely plays Falcos on net play, Zork definitely plays Marths on net play. So it's like
that's a true thing though.
It doesn't matter that much anymore, you know. Region's not as important as it used to be.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And on net play, I feel like players are more also like square in the sense that they play the matchup. They don't play much of the player stuff because it's easier to play the matchup when you don't know your opponent.
For sure, for sure. Ooh, that's a nice regrab. Another one. Ooh. And another up air.
Ooh!
That was pretty. Let's go, Ekim.
Okay, okay.
The counter pick working out. This is huge for Stockholm.
It is.
Like Ekim is not supposed to be Zork. Zork's supposed to be the strongest player. Ekim's supposed to be like the 3rd strongest player in Stockholm. Oh, this could be it. This could honestly be it. Oh, Ekim, you're so good. The DI out though. That's hard.
Yeah.
Oh no, he choked it.
Oh, will he take that stock though? And he did. But even then, like the winner of that stock, man, you're gonna take so much advantage of the counter pick as we talked about earlier.
You know, that stock that Ekim lost there is not that important. It's just like
this one.
Yeah, this is really important. But the last stock, it wasn't super important because even if he just wins with one stock, he's still the 3rd best player on the Stockholm crew.
Woo, good lord!
Who beat
Oh,
It might beat the first, literally the best player in the Norwegian crew.
oh. Oh, what a short and back with another one.
Is that good? No, he still had his jump. Oh, is that
magic.
it? Oh!
That's magic! Did it! Good lord, Zork!
And the little fist bump from Zork. That was so good. That was clutch.
That was, man.
That's what I was talking about with mentality being so important. Zork, he knows how to stay focused. He knows how to stay calm. You can see Ekim just swinging his sword around a little bit too much. Yeah. He got greedy for the kill. And Zork noticed and just adapted to it.
True. Like for instance, that light back air that he did for landing, he did on the Marv. Like, this is something like you don't go for it if you're shaky.
Yeah.
But he went for it. He went for it. Yeah. I'll go on my opponent with that back air because I know it's gonna be a safer landing.
Like, I very much appreciate seeing stuff like that last stock because not everyone can do that. Not everyone has the confidence to go for that. Oh, we're seeing Sprok. We're seeing the Samus player.
Ooh. Stockholm with 2 Samus.
Yeah, this is an interesting pick actually. I don't know what their Stockholm's plan is.
I feel like they're just keeping up their next player to counter pick the next ones.
They just want to clean it up.
Yeah.
Kind of. But it's like, this could not be a cleanup because like Zork, best player in the crew, Sprok's like the, I don't want to say worst because he's really good, but he's not the best player in the Stockholm crew.
True, but you know, on Dreamland, you might take the first stock with Samus. It can be really fast, really fast. Like for instance, you know.
Yeah.
So you never really know, and it's always tough to counterpick Samus. Even if you're comfortable with it, it's still tough. And after that Samus, there's even a better Samus. So you can't even let your better counterpick go for it. You need to do your second choice.
That's very true. That's probably They wanna. That's very smart. They wanna put out their worst Samus first, so that the Oslo crew wastes their Samus counterpick, and then they have the really good Samus left for later. That's a very smart strategy.
Because afterwards got Deiji, and who's the last one already? I forgot the last player of Stockholm.
Pipsqueak.
Pipsqueak, true.
So they've got a Samus and a Fox left.
Yeah, and Deiji can definitely counterpick Chris. And
Deity's amazing versus Mark.
Okay.
He's really good.
I was sure of it. and Pipsqueak can definitely counterpick Sverre in a sense.
Yeah, I think so too.
So now they had to guess.
Honestly, Pipsqueak is not very strong versus Falcon.
Okay.
It's not his worst matchup, but it's like far from his best. I've seen him lose to a bunch of Falcons that are like arguably quite below his level. Or like his best wins are way better than his worst losses versus Falcons.
Okay.
You know? So it's hard to tell because like they definitely don't want Samus versus Falcon. But if Pipsqueak's not very comfortable versus Falcon, I feel like they might be a little bit lost.
Okay.
And that's probably why their entire strategy is just to avoid Falcon right now. But it's hard to say because like Fox is definitely a better character versus Falcon than Samus is. So that's probably what they're gonna go for, but it could be risky.
See, in that situation, I really feel like Stockholm put Oslo in a checkmate kind of. Because like as I said, like they can't send out Sverre, they can't send out Chris, so they have to send their lower player and hope for the Luigi to do the stuff.
But the thing is though, this matchup is actually kind of decent for Luigi.
It is.
It's like, if not good for Luigi, it's definitely annoying for Samus.
Yeah, it is.
So you can like, you know all about this, but you know like the down B through the missiles and the Nair just interrupting everything.
It's such a weird and tough matchup. I discovered it in tournament. Like I'm gonna just camp the Luigi and suddenly make those down B and stuff coming on me, and I was like, what?
Who were you playing? Was it Jareiden?
No. Last time I played Jareiden, it wasn't as good as it is now.
Okay.
It was a UK player, like taking out this Luigi out of from nowhere. A bit sad there.
Cool. But what do you feel about the matchup? Like, what are you as a Samus player looking for? Because like the missiles aren't really doing that much for you.
The thing is, I don't know that matchup really well. Like honestly, I don't know. Each time I'm playing that matchup, I'm just like, trying to do stuff. I'm just trying to keep away the Luigi. So throwing out F tilt, sometimes up tilt, just to keep the Luigi away as much as possible. Stopping his wave dash and stuff.
Understandable.
But nothing much really.
Yeah, because like if you don't know the matchup that well, you're just trying to it landed on Randall. But if you don't know the matchup that well, you're just trying to play the basics, you know, play neutral, play very fundamental heavy playstyle, and try not to overextend too much.
Exactly. I feel like in the air, Luigi the winner. Like Samus gets so much problem to contest Luigi in the air or with the back air potentially, but that part is really tough.
Yeah.
I feel like all the aerials of Luigi can beat the one of Samus, even the up air for the neutral air or any other ones.
I can see that.
So it's really tough. At least you can catch him at the landing if you're not too close from where he's landing. For instance, with a forward smash or an F smash or stuff like that.
But it's interesting because like Luigi is like a lot of the times referred to as a very grounded character. But in this matchup, I feel like he kind of dominates in the air.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Ooh,
nice!
That was quick. That was really nice by Brock.
One thing though, I feel like Samus is really good at edge guarding Luigi. So okay, it's Luigi. Everyone is good at edge guarding Luigi somehow. But I feel like Samus still really excel at that.
Yeah.
Forcing with all the missiles to stop the side B or forcing it to happen and stuff like that.
I can really see that. And the up tilt looks so devastating for Luigi. I'm kind of questioning this counter pick actually.
On Yoshi, sorry?
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with it or not.
Yeah, I can understand that. Like, I know Luigi like it because he can just don't get outcamped by Samus, because this is also a thing. Even if Luigi can just break through the missiles, it is something hard to deal with. And Samus gonna want to make the Luigi approach and then make a counter attack, because Luigi get outranged by Samus but can outspeed her. So that's still gonna be Samus that needs to be defensive. So in a sense, that's, I feel like, gonna be easier for Luigi to be on the attack on that stage.
That makes a lot of sense. Ooh, that's one of the Samus privileges.
Oh, definitely.
Miss the wave dash, just press the A button.
The SD cancel. True
SD cancel? That's definitely what it is. This counter pick not really working out for Oslo right now. They're still in the lead by one stock, but I mean,
I feel like, you know, it's like the previous game. Like, it's just like the winner will give their upper hand on their team for the next counter pick.
Exactly.
So even if it's close or even if Martin go down to his last stock, never mind. They're gonna get the upper end.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Because it's really important, because Daddy gonna beat Chris gonna beat Pipsqueak, Svere gonna beat Daddy, Pipsqueak gonna beat Svere, something like that.
Yeah, that's like, if you look at just the matchups, that's how it should go. But
yeah.
Then again, you never know.
Exactly, that's true.
You never know. It's like, we all know Daddy is amazing, and we all know he beat Svere the only time they played, I think.
Ah.
And I know that Svere doesn't have a lot of Samus experience. And I also know that Pipsqueak's not very good versus Falcon, so like they might actually want Daddy versus Svere. It would be a very weird counter pick to put in a Samus versus a Falcon, but that might just be what they want.
Okay.
Ooh, this is close.
It was oh the
what
back
a back air! What a back air! That was nuts. And he's just like no emotion on his face whatsoever.
Okay, so now also needs to take out Chris. So we're gonna see what was the strategy after the game then.
Yeah.
At least the Stockholm strategy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Daddy and ask him what their plan was. See if we have the read right.
Well, one thing also, I just a tiny notes on Luigi. If you don't know, guys, if you do your down B, in the air, if you start it in the air, you get a bigger hitbox. And you might have noticed Martin doing short up down B right away and get back right after on the ground. It's to get a bigger hitbox than just starting on the ground right away. So it allows him to just contest some move that he couldn't otherwise.
That's interesting. I actually didn't know that. That's very... The more you know.
Jad told me and was just like, what, seriously? I was like, yeah.
That's crazy. I'll remember that.
So now Chris really need to keep his stock, and he did!
He definitely did.
So now, GG's moving forward, and this is Dady.
Yeah, there he is. That's what we expected. Here we have it. Dady plays Marths all day in Stockholm. That's like their most common character. He plays Master Kai, who's a really good old school Marth. He plays Ekim, the Marth we saw before, do really well versus Zork. And he plays versus Pots. Like, he plays for so many Marths in Stockholm that are all like really good at the Samus matchup too. So we're gonna see some camping from Dady. That's what we're gonna see.
For sure. Like, he definitely has the play style to play against Morph. Like, he has it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I've seen a lot of Stockholm locals go to time just because Samus versus Marth, Dady versus another campy Marth.
I remember Maye told me he faced Dady once, and he told me that was so long. Like,
yeah.
So long.
That was like 50 minutes long. Dady told me later that Maye is by far the greatest Marth he's ever played. He was so impressed, but also like, it just took forever.
Yeah. That's the thing.
And just a 50-minute sets, you gotta really... It's hard to stay focused for 50 minutes with just one matchup.
So, there we go. And then Dreamland, of course. Of course.
What else? What other stage?
True.
Ooh, one little cute power shield. Oh, we could have punished that. Maybe that's Chris showing some inexperience. Yeah, he's definitely doing some very unsafe stuff right now.
Yeah, he's calling the crouch cancel. Please, Samus, just crouch cancel my moves right now. Yeah, aiming at those eye fair also. Like, Samus won't jump much.
Yeah,
and especially Dady.
Yeah, he hates jumping. And stuff like that, Dady dash attacks Chris's shield, and Chris just rolls away. So like, he's not punishing the things he should be punishing, and he's trying to reach for stuff that's just not gonna happen. But he is in the lead, so we shouldn't complain that much.
Is that really a lead though?
I mean, right now it is.
I mean, in the Samus and Marth matchup, honestly, I don't count percent as a lead really, because Marth gonna get so much trouble to kill the Samus, whereas Marth is at good percent to get killed by Samus.
Okay, makes sense. I mean, you're the Samus player, so you should know. Oh, that's it.
In a sense. So nice.
I'm guessing this is a matchup that you played a lot, isn't it?
I did play it a lot, yeah.
Because you used to play versus Maye, or are there other
Maye versus Salpad versus Willy also, Tons versus Willy. So yeah, I did work a lot on that matchup.
That's what I guess. So like, do you have any? What do you think about how Dady's approaching the matchup? Like,
Really
do you
well.
agree with it?
Really well. Just like going on the range where it's tough for like Morph need to guess something, and Dady can just throw out something, you know, that can reach or cannot reach somehow, and just crouch cancel the other options.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, Dady is really well placed, really covering really nicely the option, forcing the shield, forcing a reaction, ready for counter, those kind of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dady is definitely playing really well the matchup there.
And he spaces so beautifully around the sword. He knows the hitboxes just like that.
Definitely. And on the other hand, I feel like Chris is definitely not playing it really well. Like, he could use more down tilt, for instance, which is really tough for Samus to deal with, because when you tip your down tilt, you know, you can't just crouch cancel it because you get pushed too far away. So it's really tough.
And especially when you're the grounded type of player that Dady is. Why not down tilt? It covers that exact spot that Dady wants to be. Like, instead of all the forward airs, because like Dady's not gonna jump and he's not gonna be there, and if you don't get the tipper, you're gonna get punished for it.
Exactly.
At least at the lower percentages. So like, I just feel like you're saying, just throw out a bit more down tilts, and that would probably just help a lot.
One thing also, I feel like you can just, retreat fair, make down tilt. Up tilt, for instance, no, because you can see like Dady is really good at just whiff punishing and always aiming at those whiff punish. So it's really tough for Chris in just like throwing out moves in case Dady will go for it.
Got the reverse nair though. Yeah. It was like, Dady was not ready for that DI.
No.
But he was at like 240, probably dead anyways.
One thing also, at low percent, Chris can use tons of down air.
can?
It's still tough to pull out down air like out of nowhere in neutral, but if you get the occasion, just go for it because you can't crouch cancel it.
Yeah, because it's a meteor, so you can't crouch cancel it.
Exactly. So it can be really useful.
That makes sense. So it's like it's a little risky, but you can get some heavy punishes off of it. That's like that kind of thing.
I feel also like he can grab a bit more because like Daddy is always in shield. Though Daddy is really reacting really well. Like when they're stuck together and the grab can come, he just wave dash back really quickly.
Yeah.
So it's tough to say, but he could found more grab, just like an up throw for instance, just get the situation.
But Daddy is also one of the greatest spot dodgers on Earth. So woo!
I can see that.
Pretty little power shield. He's very good at not getting grabbed. That was nice. That's a dare we were talking about. Dare definitely pops him up way differently. Oh, power shield up B. It definitely pops him up way differently from how it does in NTSC. Like the difference.
Oh,
wow.
That a thing?
That was cool. I
Was
appreciate that. But like even if JD is playing the matchup way better, this is a type of matchup where it's hard to like four stock someone. It's like
yes.
So like in a crew battle setting, this matchup is like not that bad, even if Chris doesn't know it that well. Because like if this were tournament, I'd say that JD's winning very solidly, very solidly.
Yeah.
But in crew battles, it's like 2 stocks. That's not a big win. That's like.
I feel like Samus is good in crews just to take away one opponent.
Yeah.
Because in any kind of matchup, 4-stocking Samus is so hard.
Exactly.
She will always take stock.
Yeah.
Always. No matter what. She will always also lose stock, but she will take some.
Yeah.
So I feel like that kind of character you just put as a trump card.
Yeah, because she's kind of a trade-heavy character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that. It's definitely...
Ooh! This is also one thing, like Chris is lost in those edge guard situations.
Yeah.
Just lost. Like he's tried to get to be a threat positioning wise, but he's not actually. He's just not a threat. So then he's just always just going back on stage and that's it. That's just it.
This is probably it, yeah. That wave dash, no, he missed I think he missed the wave dash because he just full hopped.
It did.
That wave dash through him up tilt was one of the cutest Samus things I've seen in a while. That dash attack was probably unintentional. Either that or it was just really bad.
And that'd be cool for Chris if he can take that stock. It's gonna be less job for Sverre, and Sverre can take away a stock of Samus.
It's very important to take this stock. Chris would. It would matter so much for Oslo if Chris took this stock.
Yeah. And he can one up here. Oh, the thing is, Dave is good in this situation. He's so good in this situation.
He doesn't get nervous.
Oh,
that's it.
yeah, that's the thing. I feel like he's really good at just like also baiting a whiff punish, like getting just out of range, making an F tilt. Even if you whiff, he's just like, I already got my shield, and Chris will just react faster to make an aerial, you know, to get as fast as possible. But that's gonna be a rising aerial.
Yeah.
Counter attack afterwards, and all those tiniest approach that there, for instance, just with an F tilt, if I recall correctly, then Chris wanted to get in, but it was too late. He did another one.
That hurts.
That hurt.
It hurts. But now we're seeing Sverre versus Dady, Falcon versus Samus. Not the best matchup for Samus, but not the most played matchup for Sverre. So it could be. This could definitely go either way.
Definitely. And for the Samus of the playstyle of Dady, I can understand the stage, Yoshi's story, but I do feel like Yoshi's story is the double-edged sword stage.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because
compared to something like FD, that's maybe better for Falcon.
Yeah, or even Pokemon
pick.
Stadium, to be honest.
Yeah, both like more conventional picks.
Exactly.
For Falcon.
Because there, Samus can take stocks really fast from Falcon. With those edge guard and stuff, the platform allows also Samus to be really fast. So, and Falcon does not need the short blast zone to get an early stock on Samus. Because he got the knee, he got the backer, and those kind of stuff.
And he's also got like a decent edge guard on her too. Sverre doesn't seem to know it, but he's definitely one of the characters that can threaten her when she's out there.
Yeah, definitely. All those up air and stuff, yeah, this is dangerous.
It's scary. But Sverre, maybe he's played the matchup more than I know. Because I know that last time he complained about not knowing it at all, but he's looking very good right now.
He is. He actually is.
It's looking way, way better than expected.
Yeah, it's just like respecting Samus so well. He's so well respecting her. Like and making those wall of back air and stuff, making those there.
Yeah, and like, this is a very important match because I honestly think if it's 4 stocks to 4 stocks, Sveta versus Pipsqueak, I think Oslo has this in the bag.
Yeah.
Because Sveta is really good versus Spaceys, and Pipsqueak is not very good versus Falcon. So, even one stock would be super important to Dady to just save Sweden.
Definitely. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the thing though.
Oh,
okay.
We almost got that.
Okay. Oh la la.
Oh, nice get up attack. Sveta was trying to go for the knee there, but
I can tell Sveta does not know the punish on Samus really well.
Yeah.
Because he got like tons of tiniest situation where he could have put a knee afterwards, but he didn't go for it.
Yeah.
But even then, as you said, just like playing still really good the matchup. Just
he's
like
playing
hit by hit.
He's playing the neutral very, very well.
Oh!
And that's it. Ouch.
What a knee. What a
definitely
knee.
played the neutral really well. Even if it didn't get all the punishes that he could have gotten, it didn't matter because he didn't lose the stock.
True.
Because he played neutral very well.
And on the other hand, I feel like Dady didn't get that many neutral situations also, and when he got ones, like this is one of the things that Dady lack, I feel. This is his punish game, and he got some really great opportunity to do something. But I feel like, or he was not ready for that, because he wasn't gaining the neutral that much, but he missed those tiniest of situations where he could take stock.
And that's crucial. That's really crucial, especially in Cruise. You really gotta make every stock count.
Yeah.
But so here we go. This is just a normal match. This is 4 stocks versus 4 stocks.
This is a really tight crew battle in between Oslo and Stockholm.
Yeah. You know, I was gonna say nice angle by Pipsqueak, but then I remember he's got those little cheat notches on his controller.
I see.
So just so I'll know, don't compliment him on his angles. He's cheating. But he's looking better than he usually does versus Falcon right now. So that's... Oh, he got his jump, but he didn't capitalize. He could have just up-smashed after. Sveta going for the signature single hit nair grab. It's like his favorite thing in the world.
Definitely. Now you know that you need to, when he hits you with the first hit of the nair, just roll away.
Yeah.
Do something.
Get out of there as soon as possible. Ooh, dash attack. It just tackles him. Oh, is that it?
Oh!
Yes,
that is it. And Sveta taking back the lead
That's
there.
a nice read. That's the classic Sveta too. It's like in that situation you can like literally just react to anything from the grab. He's like, no, I know you're going in. I know you're rolling in. Let me get that knee.
So back to back there, back to back.
Yeah, it's very even at the moment.
That knee was so well spaced to make the gentleman, even with a boar shield. It was so clean.
Yeah, it definitely was. That edge guard though, that was really desperate by Pipsqueak. I feel like. He saw his opportunity to like get a stock at early percent, and he just went to ham. Oh, that's so nice.
He's so good, man.
Yeah.
He's always making the tiniest of thing, a move to trigger his opponent and react to the second option.
Exactly. He jumps out there to bait the side B and just punishes it super hard. Ooh, almost got that stomp too.
Definitely. You can tell he's really good against spaces, but there, that side B though.
Ooh. No, that was so close for Pipsqueak. That could have been huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's punishable. That's not safe. Can't up smash shield like that.
Now Pipsqueak is taking on plays like tons of time. You need to take care of the next one because I feel Sveta will be ready.
And he was right on cue. How'd you do that?
Oh la la! Yes, because oh la la! But yeah, man, this is the thing. The thing of beauty, man. Sveta was ready for anything. It was like Pipsqueak switches tech. Okay, he switched it as soon as he punished him on those switch of tech. He knew he was back to the normal tech, and the normal tech was just inside. And as soon as he punished the inside, he knew he was gonna be out.
Yeah, it's just he's out of there. That's just it.
That's some
emotions from Sverre too. It's just that little pop off is sick.
That was sick.
I'm very happy about that.
That's some brawl play right there. You know, that's some brawl read.
Yeah, like to know all the reads.
Exactly. You know when your opponent will get back to normal when you try to change, and that kind of stuff. Crazy.
Yeah. Sveta definitely putting the crew on his back. He took 6 stocks from the 2 best players in the Stockholm crew, just like that. Made it look easy.
True.
So he definitely carried that crew battle.
And by losing only 1 stock. which is also a thing. Like it's definitely like the MVP of crews, man. Like against Gothenburg B. How many stocks like did he take already?
That was just ridiculous. He took like 14 stocks. He took all of them except for like one. Well, yeah, he definitely putting the crew on his back. Definitely playing really, really well today. Looking forward to if he can carry this momentum into tomorrow and play really well in the singles bracket, because that'd be amazing.
That's gonna be so cool. That's gonna be so cool.
For sure. Because like we've been, ever since Yappy stopped attending a lot of stuff, we've been kind of lacking in the Falcon field in Europe.
True.
We don't really have that many Falcons that like really compete at the top level.
True.
So getting him up there would be amazing. Just because he's so entertaining to watch.